beauties. I hope this video finds you well. If that doesn't quite feel true, I hope it helps. This Kundalini Reiki transmission, this conversation between our higher selves for the highest good of all, is quick but thorough clearing, reaching into all of the pockets where where you have been carrying old stuff, ancestral stuff, other people's stuff that really weighs down the body, that really compacts the spine, curves the shoulders, and deflates the energy bubble that kind of crushes, constricts your tube of light. And so really limits expression. You can relate to any of that, you're in the right place. For me, as a kid, I really tried to carry my parents. I wanted them to be happy. I wanted us to be happy. And nothing motivates me more on this path than having my own child now who says, I just want us to be happy, and who really helps to poke and provoke the pockets of gunk. And so, whoever that is in your life, maybe it's your own inner child, whoever it is, sending thank yous, so much gratitude to them, even though it maybe is annoying and a lot. Anchoring so deep into the earth right now. I'm feeling a sense of expansion in that anchoring. So it can be really instantaneous. And in that expansion, pockets of tension can be rapidly illuminated. And so just letting yourself feel, notice, be with that now. Let them be illuminated in this openness, in this togetherness. Let your tube open back up into its sturdy, natural self. Let your energy bubble inflate with the sense of safety and security of being anchored now. Let all of it open up here together, and if you will, let me massage and help to dissolve those dense pockets. We're not just getting rid of this gunk like it's garbage, you know. In the massage, in the stroking, I'm acknowledging the value of the experiences and the value of the protective mechanisms that had it stored there. Just flooding that pocket with as much pure source energy as can pass through me and as can be handled and held in this place by you. I'm hearing like a train, like choo choo. It says the work is working, and we'll find another pocket now. I'm kind of hearing like a cooing lullaby. Just taking a really deep breath as we knead this dense clump like dough and instigate its willingness, your willingness, our willingness to let go. Again, in reverence of our capacity to hold and reverence of our capacity to reclaim openness. Sending that back, the cosmos, to be recycled. Just fucking some lingering strings, kind of residue, and feeling into that much clearer now and letting that spaciousness just, yeah, really coo, really sing to you. This sweet melody of soothing grace. Letting that spread all through you. Letting it pump through every fiber of your body, of your being, of your bubble. Letting it bump into other pockets, kind of like, hey, buddy, full permission. Feeling those pockets illuminated in this lightness. Letting them come forward, if you will, and letting me Felt like I was feeling a lot in my spine, and it feels quite relieved and in my lower back. Do a few more here. Just pressing them into the earth again to be recycled. Just gonna comb all the way down your back. Your neck too. Oh yeah. Shoulder blades are like, get back in here, babe. We're trained to carry a lot, like trained to carry so much, to just hold so much. And so, what I'm sensing is that as release and relief arrives, more is illuminated. There are more layers of tension, and just want to really acknowledge us in that, and like that there is more tension. The word like failure is kind of flashing in my mind. Like, I honor that it is our responsibility to show up to this kind of work. And at the very same time, equally, it's not all your fault. It doesn't have to be faulting or faulty at all. This is what is, as it's illuminated. If there is tension, so there is tension, and you have the power to release and welcome relief. And it's a process. And I love showing up for this like this because we are in it together, and we do breed permission throughout our own parts and throughout our togetherness, through community, through connection. So just when and if we can, being in reverence of the tension too, and not having to make sense of it all with the mind, not having to know exactly why it's there or where it came from or what it means, but just I see you, you know, as much as I don't, I also do get you. The protective training to blend into society or family with the version of strength that can hold it all. And I'm just again feeling this like this kid, but this warrior, brave heart energy of like, I will take this on, and I believe, I believe, I believe in that pureness, true innocence, being a radical believer in life, in love, in the world, self. Well, that can get so weighed down in our experiences, disappointments, mean things people say, mean things we end up absorbing and saying to ourselves over and over again. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the believer in you. We're so loved and appreciated. And even though sometimes it might not look like it or feel like it, you are winning. You radical believer in relief, believer in connection and happiness and harmony. You are winning. And the look of the process can be discouraging. The feel of the process can be disappointing and discouraging. But as we acknowledge that with full compassion now, a lot of that tension can dissolve. You have carried so much. You took that on as an act of radical believing in harmony between the parts, service to whatever it was. There is a reclamation occurring that is win win, where all the parts are acknowledged in reverence. And a perhaps seemingly insane sense of gratitude for the entirety of experiencing that opens up a profound ease that is exactly what you were tapped into when you were child believer, what you are tapped into still containing that innocent believer and win-win outcomes, harmony and grace of great, 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 great relief, both personal and shared. More fluff here and so fucking beautiful. All of it, all of you. And I'm really, really honored to sense into and witness everywhere you've been, everything that you've held, and all that's willing to be Step back into flow now so that your openness thrive, can nourish and nurture your sense of secure self. Read that permission among us. Take 3 deep breaths together. The really long exhale is just clearing any lingering energy in your bubble that's ready for the freedom of being recycled back to the earth, to the cosmos, coming into this radiant sense of freshness inside yourself, inside your tubular body being vessel of light, and inside your energy bubble, your aura. Last breath. Last breath for this video. Just loving you. Thank you.